Today, the state of Michigan announced it now has 336 cases of the coronavirus and 3 deaths.
Majority of the cases are in Metro Detroit. Oakland County has the most out of any county in the state, 105 cases. Macomb County next with just about half of that, 55 cases. Wayne County not far behind with 44 confirmed cases. As more test results come in, though, of course, doctors expect those numbers to jump even more.
The state confirmed the deaths of 2 more people in Michigan this morning, bringing the total now to 3.
First death came yesterday, as we reported, at a Beaumont hospital in Wayne County, a man in his 50s from Southgate. The second was confirmed this morning, an 81-year-old patient at Henry Ford Hospital in Detroit. And then the third report came in just a short time later, a woman in her 50s at McLaren Oakland Hospital in Pontiac. Let's get to Sean Lay live with more on what we've learned about these 2 most recent fatalities. Sean.
Good evening. It's absolutely heartbreaking because we're talking about real people, real families here who no longer have them because their loved ones contracted coronavirus. We're talking about an 81-year-old man or 81-year-old person, I should say, at Henry Ford. But he got coronavirus, was being cared for. He did not survive. A woman here in her 50s, yes, she did have underlying health issues, but she got the virus. Her family no longer has her. Listen very closely. We just got off the line with the Oakland County executive, and we asked him about what is the very latest in this. And he's very clear. He's saying more lives are going to be lost.
I'm very sad. There's been 3 confirmed cases, and my heart goes out to that patient, their family, and friends, and our prayers go out to them.
Oakland County Executive David Coulter reacting to the death of a woman in her 50s from Wayne County, but being treated for coronavirus along with underlying health conditions here at McLaren Oakland in Pontiac, where she died this morning. Her death comes as the number of coronavirus cases in Oakland County jumped today from 23 to 105 people now infected.
It may just be a product of the fact that we're doing more testing. The more testing we do, the more positives we're going to have.
Here at McLaren Oakland, this blue tent is set up outside of the emergency room. Anyone wanting to get inside must get screened for coronavirus symptoms in the tent first. The walking well showing coronavirus symptoms are tested, then sent home. People very sick are quickly admitted. The goal, not to infect the hospital. Sad news also in Detroit today, where an 81-year-old coronavirus patient being treated here at Henry Ford Hospital also passed away. And keep in mind, in Oakland County, 4 coronavirus patients are now in the ICU, and they're in critical condition.
Unfortunately, it's going to get worse before it gets better. These will not be the last deaths.
Very sobering, straightforward words from the county executive here in Oakland County. Again, the blue tent right outside the McLaren Oakland emergency room. Hospital officials tell me here for 2 reasons: to screen anyone coming up here who feels sick, and if they're not that sick but they have symptoms, they're going home. They're not going to go inside because they don't want this virus to spread inside. And also they want to be careful about who they're letting in because they do not want the emergency room to suddenly just get overwhelmed, guys. But when we talk about these numbers every day, those are people, and that's exactly what we're talking about.
And Sean, the Oakland County executive stressed again today for people to stay home to stop the spread. You asked him about that, I know.
You know, I asked him because we're talking about a government official here at the county level who is plugged into the state level and the federal level. So we said, how are we getting closer? How close are we getting to some kind of shelter in place? He's saying stay home, but what kind of order about shelter in place? And again, he didn't hesitate. He says that is on the table. Hasn't been decided, but definitely on the table.
Well, all right, Sean.